Welcome to Nintendo Ninja News, and things have been a bit quiet here on the channel. I understand that, but we'll try to turn the heat up a bit there. But here we are talking about the Pro Controller for the Nintendo Switch. Now, obviously, I've been playing the Switch for just a bit over a week now. That's been really great for us. And here's the Pro Controller here, which is great. And this is just a sort of like a mini review of things. And the Pro Controller here looks really, really fantastic. I'm going to just show you what it looks like. And there's all the buttons that you know, the plus and minus, and the share button and the home button there. And there is your traditional D-pad. For those wondering, yes, it is there. For those who did not like the idea that Joy-Cons did not have the D-pad, and the reason why is because when you split them up and play two-player in the handheld mode, in the tabletop mode, you do need to have the button layout the same. So it's disappointing, but it's the way that it is. Obviously here is the sort of sync button and the USB Type-C. And on the back of it there. What I noticed when I picked this up was how very sturdy and heavy this thing is. This is a perfect control to be, it's a great control throwing sort of device in terms of it's very, very strong. I noticed that it's a lot more elongated here in the feel of it. So you see my hands, it feels really good. The buttons are very big. It's quite large compared to the Switch in terms of, you see these buttons are quite small. So it was actually a bit of a change. I was getting used to the smaller buttons, and then going to the Pro Controller, I was like, whoa, it was much bigger. And I didn't notice that. Now the sticks feel great. It's really good. The D-pad is, of course, perfection. Nintendo's been perfecting that for now 30 years. And the shoulder buttons feel really, really good in terms of, there's just a lot of very big shoulder pads. Even the left and R are pretty good. And the battery life is about 40 hours. And of course, you stick your Amiibo in the controller, and it has the NFC reader. Now, this is a shortish review because it's pretty much speaks for itself. I think I would say it's a better version of the Wii U Pro Controller. I think they're both great for different reasons. If you like the stick to be down there, like the Xbox, it is a little bit like the Xbox, but I actually feel like this is a little sturdier and heavier, and the battery life on it is far, far, far greater than the PS4 DualShock and the Xbox One controllers. So that's a big advantage of the battery life, and the sort of see-through-ness of it is nice. It's a very nice design, and I'm actually very, very pleased with it. So all thumbs up from me on this little review. I think it's a great little thing, and it feels good just holding it naturally, and you can see very easy to get to the buttons, and quite good. So there are my thoughts on the review, and I think it's a must-buy for Nintendo Switch fans who have bought the console and looking for a traditional controller. This is the only one that you need. And you have a few friends that come around to play Mario Kart. That's coming out at the end of April 2017. That will be a great option to buy 2 or 3 of them, and you can play that off the Nintendo Switch, which is going to be fantastic. So run down and get yourself a Nintendo Switch Pro Controller if you haven't so already, because it is probably the most polished controller that Nintendo has made yet. So that's the news from me, and I shall see you later on.